Hello and greetings, my fellow Long Darkins, and welcome to a video I've been wanting to do for a very long time. A video very close to my heart. It's something I've had on my idea board for a long time. Just we always got so busy. I always do a lot of Let's Plays, other kind of series, challenge series, etc. The Long Dark the last 10 years. I was actually checking my videos. I've got about 800 hours. Well, that was a bit of a pickle, isn't it, Will? But the one video I always wanted to do, but I never got around to doing it. So today in this video, I want to say why you should love The Long Dark. Now, first thing, I will have to bring up immersion. As we're freezing to death there, about negative 18. I just want to start a new run to give us some B-roll footage going through this. Alright, lovely jubbly. I don't really have anything for that at the moment, so... I know you're a little cold there. I get a little cat tail, maybe we'll go in the cave. But alright. Yeah, the immersion in this game, I think, is one of the main things. And let me know what you think in the comments below. What are your favorite things in The Long Dark? But I would say key is immersion. Probably one of the most realistic, I feel, well-balanced games. Everything is just so good. It gets you into a run. Even 10 years later, 10 plus years I've been playing this game. Thousands and thousands of hours, and I keep coming back for more. Because it's got a really great amount of replayability. In this video, I'm just going to be talking about survival mode. I don't really want to talk about story mode specifically, because that's not going to be finished till next year. But as you know, I'm a big fan of this survival mode. A little bit more cattail here. Now, well, you do need to stay alive throughout the entire video, hopefully. But yeah, it is probably one of the most immersive survival games out there. And I played them all. I played a lot of them, and a lot of them are good too. But never really pulls you in, sucks you in. That like, man, like if I get jumped, I actually like kind of jump up a little bit. Yeah, if you get a wolf or a bear around the corner, you're like, whoa, 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 because you know you're in for a bad time. I'm gonna grab me up some rose hip as well. Always gotta like your rose hip. Let's speak about another thing I do love. Well, Will, you kind of ruined it. Yeah. That music stingers. The music in the game. My only thing I wish... Let's do it. Well, we are warming up. It's getting nighttime though. That is a little worrying. Yeah, well, you gotta stay out there the video. We got a lot to talk about as well. Because it's about to get a little colder. And I must say also, speaking on immersion, you barely even notice half the time, like I don't really ever notice the bars on the bottom left. Your survival, your other meters, because we do have that. You do have a lot of options in the game as well. The game's got plenty of options. They're coming out with more customized run options. There's a lot of difficulty, and everything's really well balanced. I'm thinking in a good way, because a lot of these survival games, I played a lot of them. A lot of it is feeding the meters, etc. You don't really get to enjoy it. Like, I've got to go kill another 4 wolves to feed myself for the next 5 minutes. So this, very realistic, very well balanced. The cold, everything else, very, very balanced. Well done. Give me some sticks, because we are trying to stay alive today. And you always just instantly get immersed in a run, too. It's very nice. So one of the things I love, the maps. The maps in this game are, oh, c'est magnifique, right? Also, give a shout out to the Long Development modders. Their community-made maps. Also really great. A lot of love there. Oh, so good. But I think I really, like Sunday initially, I will kind of hate a map when it comes out. But I think you just gotta spend every map I do like on this game. It just sometimes takes a while to get used to, you gotta get in your groove, spend some time on it. I do recommend just hanging out in one, like, 20, 30 days, just straight, just stay there. Oh, I might need another Will. We might need another Will at this point. We'll see. No, it's okay, it's okay. Interrupting the video. Also, give it up for the wolves. I do love the wolves. AI is a little, a little janky sometimes, but, overall, very, very good. I might just sit over this way. This is fine. Also, I do love, though probably not for the greatest, the skimming, skyrimming down places, the shimming down. I do like that as well, just because it's a little wacky and fun. But that's really not something you're probably supposed to do. But yeah, the immersion, the balance in the maps, and every map is great. Very finely tuned. Hinterland does a great job tuning, balance, everything as well. And if you want an easier run, you can make it really hard on yourself. Or if you want a nice chillax time, I know a lot of people I do know, it's a couple people play it on Pilgrim. They go chillax. They go, zone out. A tough day at work. Just go chill out. Have a cup of coffee in game. Watch the wildlife. Very nice, right? Look at that. Look at that. You see the smoke across the way. Now this is like the #1 reason I love the Long Dark. Look at this. I know we're dying, but it's okay. It's beautiful. Oh. If you had the perfect music stinger right now, I tell you, it would be fantastic. And I also do love taking screenshots too. I just took another one. I must have taken thousands and thousands of screenshots. And they got an upcoming little kind of camera thing and some base customization I'll be talking about in the next video, because I'm going to go over some things about which bases, theorizing, what do we want to do for some of that base customization. I think it's going to be really awesome. I think I do want to talk about as well, it kind of relates to balance on the whole as well. I love the math in this game. If you break it down, calorie-wise, what do you need? How long are you going to survive on this? How far along is it going to take you to get to that area? Scanning supplies, logistics, all that stuff. Oh, it's a nerd dream, is it? It's great. I love that so much. And I was about to say, this is probably the most balanced survival game I have ever played. And I have played literally, you've seen on the channel, all of them. But you see most game you see most on this channel, survival-wise, it's a Long Dark. It is true. All right, more rose hip. I do love rose hip. Oh, okay. You're down. And when they made it with the advanced cooking system, I can get around that. Ha! Sucker. All right. That is well. But I also do love one thing, and I know I like to do. I never have felt, when I've played, sometimes on stream for charity and stuff, I've played 40 hours in a row straight. Pretty much. Bathroom break occasionally, but I played quite a bit. And I tell you, I've never had 2 runs go exactly the same. And I mean, some people might get bored in the Long Dark. I have never gotten bored. Not one time. So we're just kind of doing a YOLO video. I'm not going to go inside the cave. I think we're okay. Yeah, even when if I die in a run, I'll just get up back on that horse and get it back into it. But the game is so good as well. You get attached to your Will Mackenzie, your Astrid Greenwood. I have I think I have a nice chemistry with Will Mackenzie here. I really do get attached to quite a few runs. And also, I have to give it up. Also, I love the wind system. Oh, like the weather-wise, this game, and going on the weather for a second, has the best weather in any game, honestly. Also made the video because the Long Dark is on sale right now, at least on Steam. You can pick up the DLC, Winter Mute, all of that at a very cheaper price at the moment. And I would definitely recommend, the DLC had a couple issues, but I think they got that mostly ironed up, and it's looking pretty good. I do give that up as well. But the weather, look at that wind. I mean, I love a lot of other survival games I love, but ever wind that good? No, I have not. Their wind mechanics, top notch. If there was an award for wind, I'd give it to them. It is pretty good. I knew when I did that was going to happen, but it's all right, Will. Will loves these videos. And also, to give it up to the voice actor and actresses as well. Will McKenzie. Great lines. Mark Meir. Astrid Greenwood. The iconic Jennifer Hale. You know, they got both shepherds in this. Yeah, and see that music stinger? Isn't that great? A bit of coal as well. Let's get up a fire going. That'd be nice and cozy as we're talking on our video. That'd be nice. Probably not, but survival-wise, I think it's probably better to be getting out. Because we're going to need somewhere to sleep tonight. That's the only one thing I also would like. I'd like maybe to sleep. You know, sleep on the floor. But at a slightly lower rate. You know, because I think Will could do that. No, we're freezing, but I gotta get a tinder plug. I went with the Cougar than the Cold Fusion, so. Let's get a nice fire. It's gonna top off this video if we can. 60%? I like those odds. But overall, this is one of my top-notch, I would say, overall survival game. Definitely my favorite Cold Winter, and actually Hinterland, their Cold Winter game, The Long Dark. Oh, that's sad. I am very sad now, Will. Make me sad. But it is the #1 Cold Winter survival game. It's actually kind of inspired a genre of Cold Winter survival games. Sadly, not as good. But when you're up against a classic like this one, tough to say. Oh, he might have it. Ah, and a triumphant moment. That things like that are very, very nice. I'm just gonna get this going, just so we can enjoy that. So I just want to do a short little video, letting you guys know why I love The Long Dark. And it's not just one thing. It's a lot of things. Like I talked about immersion, balance, the weather, nature, maps, the music, the permadeath. Permadeath is my favorite thing. I love a good permadeath Iron Man run. That's like the stakes. The stakes are so high, you gotta love it. Yeah, it's supposed to be most balanced, and I love Will McKenzie. I do love Mark Meir. He's a great voice actor, and Jennifer Hale as well. So do know that The Long Dark is on sale on Steam this week. I hope I encourage you guys to buy it over the last 10 years or so. But I'm very looking forward to the upcoming DLC with the customization, bringing back the Cougar in. It sounds like they're reworking that a lot better, and an end to the story mode next year. And I will be doing a review. I've never actually done a review of the game, like the full video review, because it hasn't been finished. We're actually going to be at the finish line after a decade, looking very much to see how that plays out. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys do hop into The Long Dark. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.